Well, the developing story, the big one we're following for you this afternoon is, of course, that meeting of the NEC, the National Executive Committee of the ANC. My colleague, senior reporter Spamandla Goke, is following developments. Let's go live to him now. Spamandla, what is the latest you can tell us? A short while ago, in the last hour, you told us that the president was still being awaited to arrive. Whether or not he'll be there was still a question. What's the latest?
He has not arrived as we speak, and my colleague Ndabangbi is showing you visuals of NEC members who have just come out of the meeting venue. It does not look like the meeting has started for now. I see the motorcade here belonging to Deputy President David Mabuza. I see also Lindiwe Sisulu there by the entrance of the conference venue, and other NEC members have come out. According to our sources, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa said he does not want to attend today's meeting because it's about him. It's going to discuss his fate, so therefore it doesn't make sense to be part of this meeting. He said he wanted NEC members to speak freely. He wants it to be a democratic process, but he has been persuaded by his allies and supporters to say if you do not attend it, it will be perceived as if you are running away. It looks like the president of the ANC has decided not to attend, or should I say he has not arrived for now. I see ANC Gauteng Provincial Chairperson Panyaza Lesufi appears to be approaching his motorcade there. A number of NEC members have left the meeting venue. Few minutes ago, I spoke to Pule Mabe, who speaks on behalf of the ANC, asking him if the president will attend. He did not give me a clear answer. He said this is an NEC meeting, he should be attending. I did put it to him to say, but there are reports that he is not attending, and he said, let me go inside, I'll come back and update you as to what is happening. Minutes later, we started seeing NEC members coming out of the meeting venue. The meeting was meant to start at 2 o'clock, by the way, let me say that, but obviously some senior leaders of the ANC, including the Treasurer General Paul Mashatile and former President Thabo Mbeki, arrived just before 2 o'clock. National Chairperson Gwede Mantashe arrived very early. He's the first official of the ANC to arrive just before 12. So at this stage, we do not know what is happening, except to say a number of NEC members have arrived, including presidential hopeful Dr. Zweli Mkhize, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, Lindiwe Sisulu is also here, and all other members of the ANC. Former President Thabo Mbeki's presence will be greatly or keenly watched, because he foresaw such a scenario before when he asked ANC members that should an independent panel or Section 89 find that the president of the ANC may have a case to answer, what do we do, if I were to quote him? So I guess that's what was going to be discussed inside, because this is a special NEC meeting of the ANC. In terms of where the president of the organization is at the moment regarding his thinking, our sources are telling us that he had initially told his allies that he wants to resign. He does not want to fight this. He will fight outside after resigning, because he feels that he needs to clear his name. But for the sake of the ANC, we are told that he had said it's time to go. However, there were back-to-back meetings in Cape Town and Johannesburg, his allies trying to persuade him to say, please hold on for now, just stay on, let us fight for you, we will defend you, let's go to the National Congress of the ANC. You have been nominated, there are prospects and chances that you will come back. If you get re-elected as the ANC president, then we will figure out a strategy of saying the deputy president at the time must take over from you. You step aside or you resign as the president of the republic and focus at Luthuli House. So that is a scenario and one of the options that were presented to him to convince him, and we are told that he reluctantly agreed to quote-unquote sleep on it. Let me think about it, then I will decide. But he was adamant, according to our sources, that he is not going to attend today's meeting, and as it seems for now, it does not look like the meeting has started. If you check the number of NEC members who are just standing outside here, and also if you check some of them who arrived late or just after 2, so it tells you that at this stage it does not look like there's been any movement, and the president of the ANC has not been spotted at Nasrec.
Yeah, it seems to me, Spamandla, you've been following a lot of these internal leadership squabbles of the ANC. The Phala Phala report, of course, has come out of the Parliamentaries' Independent Advisory Panel that was appointed in terms of that Section 89 of the Constitution. But it seems to me, from what you are hearing and what you are telling us, like Cyril Ramaphosa has already made his decision and he just wants the NEC to resolve or to come up with a resolution like they've done in the past with the previous two presidents who also had to step down at some point, Thabo Mbeki and Jacob Zuma. It seems like Cyril Ramaphosa is saying, no, I'm no longer part of this.
Yes, and one of the reasons that were put forward to convince him organizationally, we are told that those who persuaded him to stay on said, you cannot address the nation and say you are resigning. You are deployed by the ANC. It's the ANC that is the governing party. In terms of how things are done within the ANC organizationally, let there be an NEC meeting. Let it be a resolution of the NEC that you must go, even though us as your allies will vigorously defend you. But let's go to the NEC meeting. You cannot just resign by writing a letter and addressing the nation. That's why there was that confusion yesterday that he was going to address yesterday night. So they said to him, citing those two scenarios that have happened in the past, to say, listen, with former President Thabo Mbeki it happened. There was a marathon meeting which concluded in the early hours of the morning. A delegation comprising of the Secretary General and other officials of the ANC had to go and brief former President Thabo Mbeki that the NEC has decided that you be recalled as the president. With President or former President Jacob Zuma, it was the same thing. So they are saying, let's follow the pattern organizationally, give the NEC a chance to debate this matter. Let it be the resolution of the ANC, whether you are going or staying, but give the organization, the highest decision-making body in between the conference, an opportunity to deal with this matter. Let it resolve, and once it has resolved, it will communicate to you what is the resolution of the NEC meeting. After that, if you decide to resign or if the NEC says you must go, then we'll send people to come and tell you that. Once we have told you that, you write your letter, send it to the Speaker of the National Assembly, and then ANC officials will go and meet with the caucus of the ANC in Parliament, brief them about the resolution and prepare for the transition. So that's what was presented to him, and he was told that wait for the organization. If you are still adamant or if the organization resolves that you must go, then we'll take it from there. But those who support him are saying no, do not go. Use all legal means available. Challenge the report. Take it on review. Buy us time. The conference is here. After the conference, we will see what we do with you politically.
Spamandla, very briefly as we conclude, I just want to get a sense of what this might be. Do you think perhaps is there a sense that President Ramaphosa is trying to avoid embarrassment with the NEC? I'm asking this because a number of senior NEC members, veterans of the organization, the likes of Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, here on eNCA the other day, speaking to Nkgopotse JJ Tabane, saying that if the panel finds that there may be a cancer to answer for, the president must step aside. So he thinks coming there anyway will not achieve much for him, though the process is very clear. Do you think he's avoiding some embarrassment by his comrades?
Our sources who are his allies say he is trying by all means to avoid that humiliation. He does not want to be at the center of that fireworks when it happens inside the meeting venue. He doesn't want to be humiliated. He'd rather wait for the official resolution of the NEC. That's why he does not want to come, because he does not feel that it will be okay for him to be present when those who are calling for his head are gunning for him.
Okay, Spamandla, thank you very much. It looks like he's trying to avoid humiliation. There you go, those live visuals before we leave them there at Nasrec in Soweto of ANC NEC members who are now standing outside the venue. Earlier, they were inside the venue. We were told they were going to start their meeting at 2 o'clock. And we were told that as an NEC member, President Ramaphosa is expected to attend it. But so far, he has not attended. You can see there on your live visuals the likes of Dr. Zwelim Kize, who's wearing a white top there, talking to several other members of the NEC, of the ANC, like Dakota Likhwete. There's no Nosiviwe Mapisa Ngakula in that yellow outfit. So we're watching that space. Our senior reporter is there as we speak. That's Spamandla Goke. As soon as there's a development, we'll let you know. But for now, as you can see, it's very clear there is no meeting of the NEC that's currently underway. We don't know what they discussed before they started walking out, as Pamandla was telling us. But we'll keep abreast of the developments there with our senior reporter, Spamandla Goke.